What's going down, Niner Faithful? Welcome back to another video. Currently watching the Pro Bowl. About to go to my friend's house and watch it. But I'm going to be doing a mock draft. I'm going to be doing a lot of mock draft videos this upcoming week, just so you guys know what's going to be uploading, unless, like, breaking NFL news drops or anything like that. But I'm going to kind of squash this thing with Quinnen Williams, the Alabama defensive tackle, to the Niners. Should the Niners draft Quinnen Williams? No, we should not. Why? We did part ways. We did end up. We're not going to pick up the contract option of Earl Mitchell. I did make a video about that. So obviously we're going to be looking at, probably drafting Josh Allen or an edge. But I've seen mock drafts talking about how Quinnen Williams could be a 49er next season. And I do not want this to happen, and here's why. No, this is the thing. It's not because of his talent. He is the #1 defensive tackle in college football. He's a stud, and wherever he does go, he's going to be very, very he's going to have a lot of production with whatever NFL. He's going to be a big impact to any defense that he goes to. But why don't I want him to come to the Niners? Here's why. Yes, we did release Earl Mitchell. We do not need a defensive tackle. Here's why. Obviously, we have, DeForest Buckner. He's coming off a 12.5 sack season. Currently in the Pro Bowl right now. But the reason I don't want this to happen is the simple fact that DJ Jones, he's going to have a breakout year. DJ Jones was our backup. He did get some snaps in the regular season, but he's an animal. And he's going to have a breakout year, and that's exactly why I do not want. I'd rather have DJ Jones than to draft Quinnen Williams when we could go out and get, Josh Allen or a different need on this defense. So drafting Quinnen Williams should not be what the Niners will be looking at. I think Quinnen Williams goes to, like, the Jets or somebody that needs, interior defensive line help. But, I'm hoping and Solomon Thomas in his third year can finally come around and be a star defensive end, because I've watched him for 2 straight seasons, and him not being productive at all. So hopefully in his third year, this upcoming next season, he can finally have a breakout. He can finally break out in games and have 2-3 sacks a game. I feel like Solomon Thomas, he's behind on where he should be at. So I'm hoping with his third year going to the NFL and playing his third NFL season, I'm hoping that, we did hire Chris Kosurik, our defensive line coach. He came from Detroit, so hopefully, he can get him, finally coming around. But on the other hand, DeForest Buckner, other guys like Eric Armstead, who is not all that. I definitely wouldn't want Eric Armstead to be a franchise player. He really hasn't came around. And that's the thing, with the Niners drafting, all these defensive linemen, in the first round. I mean, we drafted Eric Armstead, then DeForest Buckner, then, Solomon Thomas. And there's only been one guy who really has been productive in those years, and that's DeForest Buckner. He's came around and he's an absolute animal. He's a top defensive tackle in this game. And when you look at it in the perspective of why, it goes on different levels. Maybe it was our defensive line coach. Maybe, they haven't found their exact position they should be at. We actually moved Solomon Thomas around this year, and he was doing better. I believe we moved into the tackle position. I don't know. I do remember we moved into a certain position, and he was actually producing more than he was at the defensive end position. But, yeah, Quinnen Williams of the Niners, sorry I got off track there, but Quinnen Williams of the Niners is a no-go for me, because we do not need, I want to see what DJ Jones can do this season. I feel like he's going to have a breakout year. Former defensive tackle for the Niners, Quinnen Williams, who is now reporting for NCBS or NBCS or something like that, he actually even said, because a fan tweeted out and said, heard we need another defensive tackle, and then he tagged, Quinnen Williams. Quinnen Williams is an outstanding defensive tackle for this Niners team, back in the Harbaugh era. But, I really want to see what DJ Jones can do. I really do believe in DJ Jones, and I do believe that he's going to have a breakout year next season and be a very big impact for our defensive line. So as long as DJ Jones can come around, and then maybe Solomon Thomas has a breakout year, and DeForest Buckner is obviously going to be just as good probably next season. We're not going to need defensive line help. Now, then you look at a perspective of, like I said, if DJ Jones has a breakout year, DeForest Buckner, he's not going to downfall. He's going to continue to get better. But and then Solomon Thomas gets even better next season. Then, we go out and draft maybe Josh Allen. We're going to have a solid defensive line. And we just need to pressure the quarterback more. DeForest Buckner did a very good job. And George Kittle just called that. He's such an animal. But DeForest Buckner, he had a breakout year. And as long as if we can have those guys, because we haven't really got to the quarterback. Like DeForest Buckner, like I said, he did a good job with it. But aside from DeForest Buckner, we really didn't have that many people getting to the quarterback and getting pressure on the quarterback. I'm also excited to see, younger guys like Julian Taylor get more snaps next season. So do not draft Quinnen Williams. We do not need Quinnen Williams. I do not want that to happen, because we're basically that's basically putting DJ Jones in perspective of, oh well, I got drafted for nothing. Like I kind of want to start. We need to see what the younger guys can have potential. We can't just keep drafting guys and then not giving the guys who were drafted before them shots at it. And I feel like we need to do that with DJ Jones. Now, if DJ Jones don't work out, then maybe you look at signing a free agent, or maybe you look at trading somebody at the defensive tackle position, or maybe you look at it next year's draft and draft a defensive tackle. But as of right now, I want DJ Jones to be our starting defensive tackle, alongside of DeForest Buckner, alongside of Solomon Thomas. I'm hoping he can have a breakout year, and then I don't know. I feel like Eric Armstead probably won't be a Niner for very much longer, but I'm hoping he can come around next season as well if we end up keeping him. So that being said, I'm squashing this. Quinnen Williams of the 49ers, the Alabama defensive tackle. I do not want that to happen. Now, granted, he's a stud. Granted, he could help our team out. But if you look at the same point as of, what DJ Jones could probably produce next season, or we got to give DJ Jones a shot is what I'm basically saying. But with that being said, it's NRJ49. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys want Quinnen Williams, or would you rather go out and, get Josh Allen? It's a no-brainer to get Josh Allen. I just do not want Quinnen Williams, and I'd rather have DJ Jones have a shot at being a starter for years and years and years to come. So let me know what you guys think. And with that being said, it's NRJ49. And as always, good Niners.